All right, this is the single heat of the men's 3K steeplechase.
And they're off. This is the men's 3,000 meter steeplechase, just over 7.5 laps. 35 barriers, 7 of them over the pool.
That is Ricardo Estremera on front, number 1. Isaac Cull is on number 2. Chance Blackstone, number 3. Sam Pedrain is number 4. Hit number 5, I guess scratch, so number 6 is Michael Hanley. In bringing up the rear, that would be Cambridge Running Club.
And they all cleanly...
Ricardo Estremera.
They all cleanly made it over that first barrier.
Moving over the barriers.
And the race is already spread out.
Probably good to have a little bit of space in the steeplechase.
Unofficially, Estremera's around 68 seconds. Do a full 400 meter lap, but now he starts taking the shortcut to the water jump. Here we go.
All right, let's see how this water jump goes. Got some nice distance off that barrier.
Estremera looking great out in front, really smooth to start. Good hurdle form, very composed.
Yeah, all by himself. There's a long way to go.
From Isaac Cull and Chance Blackstone in third. Trying to establish their rhythm.
Looks like everybody in the race is running their own race today. There are no packs of runners. Everyone's just doing the best for themselves.
Well, I wonder if we'll see these SJ Reds athletes working together later in the race.
They are pretty close together for not working together. Maybe,
2
yeah.
laps for
Let's see if I can get them in the
2:17.
picture. There they are, about maybe 10 meters away from each other. So who's our leader right
Cull
now?
and Blackstone are on
Ricardo
10 seconds
Estremera.
back.
I wonder if I can look up what his seed time is.
Excellent water jump clearance by Estremera.
8:37.
That is a very
Quick
fast
time.
time. Estremera.
Yeah.
That explains why the race is completely broken apart right from the start.
Estremera unofficially 3:28 through 3 laps.
Another clean water
Not a
jump.
bad clearance there.
He is doing very well on those water jumps.
Cull and Blackstone continue in second and third. Well in arrears now.
Do you have any experience in the steeple, Ernie?
I ran it in high school once or twice, and
High
that's about
school?
it. Yes, in high school. In Connecticut, they would have an end of season meet for, I think it was like that, but the steeplechase, like the hammer throw and maybe the decathlon, like events that weren't normally run in Connecticut. Let's get back over to our leader. Just wanted to show the steeple pit a little bit. Another clean hurdle for our leader. But yeah, it was not my event. I can tell you that much. Have you run it much, Greg?
No, I never have, but when I started out
4
in track
laps
in,
for the leader,
middle
Estremera,
school,
just under 4
I
minutes
actually
40.
was a hurdler.
Really?
Averaging
Yeah.
about 70 seconds per lap.
A hurdler, but you never did the steeple as you moved up to the distance events.
Yeah, You know, I didn't have the best skills at hurdling.
Keeping
but
it together on
it
those
was
water
not a
jump
very deep
clearances.
event, so that was how I
Really
could score
good.
points for my team at the conference meet.
Oh,
Gotcha.
a little under, a little over 5 minutes for each of them at 4 laps.
I'm pretty injury prone, so I feel like the steeple would not be
Yeah, it's a tough
Leader
one.
is Estremera. He has 3 laps to go.
Yeah, at this point, these runners have got to be hurting.
Yeah.
It's hard enough to run 3,000 meters, but to get over all those barriers really takes concentration, hold your form
Oh,
together
yeah.
late in the race.
And I feel like the few times I did it, I learned very quickly that the moment you start stepping on the barriers instead of hurdling, it takes up so much more of your energy. You need, just no matter how tired you are, you have to keep hurdling them.
I bet that's really tough to make yourself do it. When
Yeah.
Your body's
Oh
screaming
yeah.
at
When
you
you're
to stop.
exactly, you're running so hard already, so fast.
5:51 for Estremera. That was 1 minute 11 seconds for the last lap.
And Estremere's coming off,
Coming into
coming
it
up to
now.
our
He's through 2 kilometers.
another runner.
About to lap Hanley.
Still hitting those
Gives
water
him the
jump
inside.
clearance as well.
Yeah, Estremera still
All
looking very
through
strong out in
5
front.
laps. Blackstone through 5 laps. Two to go for the race leader. From the gun, Ricardo Estremera.
Oh, it looks like he even maybe picked it up a little bit with 2 to go.
Yeah.
I think I saw his
About
form.
6.5 minutes.
He might have shortened,
2 laps
picked up
to
his
go.
cadence a tiny bit as he gets into one of the hardest laps in a race is probably like 2 to go when you're by yourself.
Definitely.
Estremera trying to air it out between these barriers.
Yeah. Do you think we could be talking facility record at Bentley? I don't know.
Do you know what the facility record is?
I have no idea.
Oh.
But
We've had the Twilight meet here a bunch. We often get some fast times though,
yeah.
so you might
Through
not be
6
facility
laps and
record.
the penultimate water clearance.
Has the
But he's
steeple ever
close.
been the featured
Ricardo
event?
Estremera.
Has the steeple ever been the featured event? No, because it's always the 10K, the 8, the 15, and the 5K. But maybe sometimes when they have the steeple, they would sometimes put 2 featured events, I think. So maybe we have had a
And
featured
we
event.
are approaching
But
the
1
bell.
lap to go.
7 minutes 41, 7 minutes 42 roughly.
Ring that bell, Chris.
At the
McCann.
bell.
Chris
Uh,
McCann, our
race
resident
leader
bell
Ricardo
ringer.
Estremera. Carlos through his next to last water jump. Blackstone as well.
All right. 2 more dry barriers and the water pit left for our leader. As he comes up on lapping another runner
7
pretty
laps, 8
soon.
minutes 14.
Someone to chase down.
Digging deep now is
And his-
Ricardo Estremera. He's coming into his last water jump. Still
Very
good
clean through the
technique.
water
Must be
jump.
very tired by now.
Taking it in.
And coming off the final turn, 1
probably
barrier
nice.
left.
Sometimes it's nice
And
to
the
have someone
finish.
to lap right at the very end.
Race leader
Gives
Ricardo
you-
Estremera. Here he comes,
He's
folks.
clear.
Let's hear it for him.
Taking it in. Estremera.
And unofficially, run on 8 minutes 51, 8 minutes 52 seconds. And well under 9. All by himself.
Here comes the
Our
rest of
second
the
place
field.
runner, final water jump.
Coming around the water jump.
Very well done. Watch the track. Third runner over that water jump. Here comes our second finisher, Cole from SJ Reds.
He's clear. Cull is clear of the last barrier. Taking it in. Here comes Blackstone.
Strong effort from him. Blackstone over his final barrier. Cole unofficially just under 9.5 minutes. Blackstone right around 9 minutes 35.
Hanley's coming around into his final lap. Hanley, Michael Hanley.
1 to go for Hanley. There's 2 athletes left on the track in this race.
Drain is clear over the water jump.
While they're finishing up, this is a first call for the 400 and for the 5,000 meters. Athletes in those events can get your hip numbers at the Red New Balance pop-up tent on the infield. Those hip numbers go on the right side this evening, the right side.
Sam Cadrain gritting his teeth
Our
as he
fourth
finishes
finisher.
his race.
In this steeplechase, also from SC Reds. Nice job, buddy.
Boom, not over that one.
2 barriers to go for Hanley, including 1 water jump.
There you go. I'm ready to do that.
All right, and Hanley is clear of the final barrier. Taking it in.
And here comes Mike Hanley, finishing his race. Well done, and with that, we need help from the hurdle crew. Get